Hello, I'm Sarah Pesvento, LPGA golf instructor. In this video, we're going to talk about what to do when you've lost your swing and how to get it back on track. Okay, so first of all, I sometimes have golfers that come to me and they're like, I lost my swing. So there's a couple things here. So if you've lost your swing, but you had it at some point, that's good news because we know you can hit the ball well if you've done it in the past, okay? So if someone comes to me and they've hit it well before, but they lost it, that's usually a good sign I can get them back on track relatively quickly, okay? But some things to check for when you feel like you've lost your swing, first of all, you want to just pay attention to the ball flight because sometimes people say, well, I just hit it all over the place, left and right, but if you can understand the pattern your shots are going, like if you're going more to the right or more to the left, then you have things you can look for in the swing to work on to get it back on track. So what I like to do is just go through the checkpoints, the basic swing path. So I like to think of the swing in a big picture. You're just breaking it down to where you're swinging the club and what you're doing with your body. And those are the two things you want to get right. So if we're talking about where we're swinging this club, we're swinging it, back to here. So our hands move relatively straight back. The club goes to here. So we don't want to swing out this way or too much around, okay? And then once we swing here, we go up to the top here, okay, a little over the shoulder like that, and then back down to here, okay? And then you come through, and you want to be in line with the ball as you're hitting it, okay? So we come through like this. Everything comes through together, and you swing towards the target, a little to the left. So this is your checkpoint. When the club is parallel with the ground, it's parallel with your target line. So if you can get these two checkpoints right, from here to here, you'll be doing pretty good. You want to be careful for doing things like swinging out this way, too much around like this. So we swing back to here and then match that on the follow through. Okay. Another thing we want to try to do is stay the same height for most of the swing. So this helps a lot with making good contact because when you simplify the swing and you have less extra movement going on, it's easier to be consistent. So we want to try to stay the same height, okay? When we swing back and we swing down, we're also maintaining our posture and our angles, okay? And you're keeping your weight over the middle of the feet, okay? So you're not going like forward this way or back on your heels. So we're swinging back, staying the same height, okay? It's like if you were in a barrel, you're like staying in the barrel. So you want to come back like this, come through, and we're not moving closer to the ball or farther from the ball. And then once you get to here, this is about when you stand up. So once the club is about hip height or parallel with the ground and the follow through, that's when you're going to stand up and finish your turn, okay? So just if someone says they lost their swing, you want to look for like extra body movement. And like if you're moving too much, that changes where your arms are swinging, which changes where the club is moving. So we want to try to stay the same height because that's easier to come up and down the same path. So I'll hit one here. Okay. So some things to look for, just where your swing path is going, and then just trying to stay in your posture with the body angles. And one other thing, if you're having trouble with the contact, so if you say you lost your swing but your contact is bad, just go back and start with like a small tee like this and just make some little swings. Okay, just go like from here to here and just try to focus on making good contact. Okay, so like that. So what I do is just break it down for people and get them to understand, the bottom of the swing is like a U shape. Okay, so the bottom of the U is what we're trying to do when we come into the ball. So we want to focus on keeping this club head low as you come through. So this gives you a longer amount of time to connect with the ball if you keep the club head low, like the bottom of the U, okay? So if I can get someone just making some quarter swings or half swings, and then just gradually working up to 3/4 and full swings, usually whatever their problems are start to go away. So if they're having issues hitting to the right or to the left, once we can get, the swing path right and keep the club face square and get that bottom arc of the swing right, usually they can get rid of their issues and improve. So I hope that helps your game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.